Good morning. Can you hear me? Damn it, Brandon. I can see that you're there. Hey, there you are.
There I am.
Huzzah.
Huzzah.
This is going to be fun.
Oh, yes.
So tell me about our storm chasers. Who are we going to be talking to?
We're going to be some of the wildest storm chasers, as
When
in
you say
two
wild,
very best friends who storm chase together all over the United States.
hell yeah.
And they're wild. They're already drinking too. So this is going to be good.
Well, I'm looking forward to it. This is going to be great.
Oh, yeah.
Second, no. Feel a little weird not wearing about 3 pounds of metal at the moment. Hold on. Ugh. I had a day where I couldn't, so
Yep.
I gotta put this back in place. If it seriously feels really fucked up. How's your day going?
Oh, good. I've had a lot of beer today. I'm on the day off today. So, yeah.
Fuck yeah. Oh, ooh. All right.
Oh, link works. Good.
Yay.
Excellent.
Hello.
Hey.
Good evening.
Oh my god, I look like I'm on crack.
Okay, hold on. I almost got a bunch of my metal in place here.
All right.
I look rough. I worked all day.
Same.
I didn't.
That's because you're a fucking booze bag, Brandon. In a few minutes when we get things going, we have to be TV friendly, so all swear words are gonna have to be censored. I'm not gonna be able to smoke when it's all, I need my weeds. There we go.
Yes.
All right, I got most of my metal back in place. Hold on here. Let's put that shit over here.
I don't even think I need to light it. Now we'll leave that up.
There we go.
Dim. Ish.
Awesome.
That.
All right. Where are we going here? Okay, I think this might actually be live streaming already. I'm not totally sure if I did that.
What a great show so far.
Yeah, if we are, it's on YouTube. I'm gonna open up my YouTube channel and see. Hold on. I'm kind of a tool when it comes to anything with like cords or batteries. Like power.
Same.
Yeah.
I just click button.
Exactly. A button mash. It's like old school Genesis with the button mashing.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, hold on here. What am I doing? All right, Brandon, do you want to be host today? Because to be honest, I hate hosting.
Okay, I can host. I haven't done
Thank
anything
you.
today, so might as well host.
Hell yeah. Okay. What the hell, YouTube? Okay, I guess maybe we're not live streaming. I thought it might be, but I don't know, and I don't know how. So I pushed a button that looked like it might, and then but I'm looking at the channel it would be on, and there's nothing there. I'm okay with this. Unless it turns out I am live streaming and I just don't know where to look. That's possible. Very, very possible.
It's fine.
Okay. All right, I'll see if I can make it stream. Where'd my lighter go? Son of a bitch. Choose an account to continue with Zoom.
By the way, yeah, this cold snap from Victoria here is pretty good.
Oh yeah, 30 degrees today.
Yeah. Oh no, the beer cold snap, from Victoria. But
nice.
I'm still drinking this disgusting thing that I found in the fridge.
Oh yeah, the apple and pineapple.
Yeah, delicious.
This is made of water and barley. Okay.
What the hell? Now it's trying to open Microsoft Edge. Go to hell. Okay, I guess I'm not live streaming anything. This is actually kind of a relief. It's recording. Okay, it's recording, but not streaming. Good. Okay, cool. All right, now I don't know if Frankie is going to show up. He's kind of a phantom. I sent him the link.
He'll probably show up at 8 o'clock on the dot, right? 7
Maybe?
or whatever. Probably. That's what he usually does, right?
Yeah, he's at Dooley's right now.
It's about 7:30 Mountain Time. Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
And where Frankie's is, it's going to be 11 o'clock there. Yeah. He's a night owl.
He really is.
Oh yeah.
Preparations now for the podcast.
Hi, Frankie. We're ready to go whenever you are. I sent you a link.
I'm ready to go.
Perfect. Check your messenger, crack open the link, and go steal some Wi-Fi.
Mr. Brian. Brian will be a guest. He lives in Oregon, the runner of the Portland Weather Uncensored Facebook group.
Perfect. Bring him along.
Yes.
And he hung up on me because that's Frankie's way.
Yeah.
Cool.
Hi, buddy.
Connecting to audio. All right. Now we wait for Frankie.
Yeah, it should be a couple of minutes. He did say he's on his way. He said he's ready.
Right.
And without Joey, he's a little bit more relaxed with things.
Oh yeah.
I feel like I'm at a weird angle.
I know, right?
I look like an idiot.
I know. My lighting is so bad. It looks like I'm in a fucking dungeon, dude.
I'm trying to.
I love it.
There. It's a little better.
I'm just holding my phone. I'm just gonna hold it for the hour, just chilling.
Yeah,
Awesome.
that's what I'm doing too. I don't have any fancy mounts or anything.
No, me neither.
Maybe I could I don't want to bump Corey's computer. It's like some fancy stream setup.
Okay, hold on. Let's try this again. It might let me actually stream onto YouTube.
Oh, YouTube.
Okay, I'm consuming now.
What in tarnation?
There is an underused word right there.
Tarnation. A great word. A great word.
Turbo. Oh, you asshole. No. Fuck you, cat. The cat literally just sat there knocking on the door, screaming for the last 5 minutes. So I opened the door and he ran away. He would knock on the door and then run like hell as soon as I open it. The brat is a little prankster. It's awesome, but can be annoying.
My goodness. Cool. I think I got it to stay. Stay. Okay. Whew. All right. If you just see my phone go flying, don't mind me.
All right. Won't be the first time a phone went flying on the show. I don't
Oh
think.
yeah. No, it happens kind of all the time. Awesome. Okay, let's close that. Upload a video to get started. No, YouTube, I don't want to upload a video. Be gone. You horrid thing.
What, Mom? Oh, I'm busy. Thank you.
Yep.
I had a delivery man.
All right.
I thought YouTube was set up to do this, but no, it's not.
He brought me water though.
Water.
Oh.
It's a thought that counts. I have a special guest.
Ooh.
All right.
Okay, 1 second here. All right, and I'll try and message Mr. Frankie Mac again, unless you want to get started without the Franklin. He does just kind of pop in and out like a phantom.
Okay. Yep.
There we go.
Is my lighting too bright in the back? Like, do you need me to like change it?
Oh no, it's good.
All right.
Good on my end.
All right, actually, let me see. Would you guys be able to turn your phone like to landscape? Awesome.
All right.
Ah, full screen.
Hold on.
Oh yeah.
No. No. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh, the whole setup debacle again. Sorry.
Oh, you're good. Wish I had like a phone stand. I could make one. Let's try this box.
Random crap. Yeah.
Okay, hold on. Oh, no. I'm trying. Really trying. Bro. I'm just gonna have to hold it.
I'm using
Maybe
my
the lighting there. I don't know. This is a struggle. I didn't think this through.
neither.
Damn it, the cat's yelling at my door again. What the hell?
Oh.
What about you, asshole? Are you coming in or not? Hi. Hi, are you gonna run away? No, dude, I just need you.
All right. Don't think it's rude.
Seriously, little man, you just had to eat
Got
dinner,
the cat.
you had a big bowl of water, you had a big cup
There
of
you go.
coffee, you had a bath. You had a bubble bath, you asshole. Yes, meow. Okay.
Meow for me.
Yep.
Hey, you struggling?
That's Morbo. Hi. Are you just yelling?
Kitty.
You gonna say hi?
It wouldn't be Paige if you weren't struggling, dude.
I'm always struggling. Everything I find is not the right size.
This is good. This is good. All right. So we're gonna start without Frankie here.
Yeah.
All right. Let me know when to start. Well,
Okay, hold on. I want to have another puff before I have to gnaw.
okay.
Oh my God.
I'll let you do that. Yes. I'll have another sip of this beer.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Exercise your vices.
That's right.
Demons.
I'm trying to use paper to hold up my stream.
Paper.
Paper.
El papier.
Paper and a checkbook. This is my life.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's much better. So much better.
I'm always struggling.
All right, I'm ready when you are.
All right, we're good to go.
Brandon, you're hosting.
Oh, right. I am hosting.
Dick.
I thought there was going to be a blurb that comes up, recording in progress here. Okay.
No, it's already recording, man.
It's already recording.
Don't do that. There's
All right.
on your screen.
All right, here we go. Okay, good evening, everybody. Brandon Hauk here with the Comediorological Report. This is a podcast about how much the weather sucks in Canada. And yes, you have comedy plus meteorology equals Comediorology. Yeah, this is going to be a great show tonight. Absolutely, it is. All right, so here we go. Let's talk about before we get into our guests tonight. We got a couple special guests here in the show tonight. And before we get into that, I'll tell you our weather story here in the West because it's been downright hot, downright muggy, and we've had multiple rounds of thunderstorms here. Some supercells on the foothills. Those supercells have been, putting on quite a show last couple of days with up to baseball size hail and strong damaging winds. And then we even had a pretty nasty storm earlier this week, actually, here in Brooks and the County Dual, produced some pretty gusty winds. Not much in the way of precipitation. We definitely still need that precipitation here. That's for sure. And then we also have quite a bit of fires burning in through British Columbia still. We're watching the one very closely in the Osoyoos area. And yes, we've got the... we're going to be dealing with, once again, those smoky conditions for the next little while there. So that is what we've got for us here in the West. We've got up to 38 degrees at Lucky Lake, Saskatchewan. Lucky them, they got the 38 degrees today. And, we're also going to be dealing with we had some supercells push through the Ottawa area today that even produced a few isolated tornado today and golf ball size hail. So it's been wild weather here on the Canadian side of things. So now we are going to bring in our special guest tonight. And we have Paige and Rosie. One's from, I believe, Pennsylvania. The other's from Ohio. And, yes, they're here tonight, and because we're short on people, I decided to bring them on tonight because I knew they were going to be really, really funny. So let's start everything off with Paige here. And what got you in the weather, and how's the weather, and where you are tonight?
So I'm in Pennsylvania. The weather's been pretty boring here. We've had not much of a storm season. Right now it's hot and that's about it. Hot. I put my AC in the window tonight, and we're finally gonna get some sleep tonight. So it took me a little bit, but so what got me into weather? I've always been into weather since I was a little kid. There's a good story my friend always tells that whenever I was a little kid, we were all, neighborhood kids in the yard and the pool and everything, and everyone would be like, "Where's Paige?" Well, Paige is watching the Weather Channel, so that's where I was. So that's kind of how I got into it. But storm chasing, I got into just kind of by chance. Joined Weather Twitter, and there's all kind of history from there.
That is awesome. And I've noticed, especially this year, you've done a lot of chasing, especially out in the plains and down through Texas as well. And I believe you've seen probably more storms than I have this year.
Yeah, I can't really put a number on it. And there's been a lot of night storms with spin ups and everything. And so I can't even really count to see how many tornadoes I've actually seen. So I never even really thought to count. But I've been to New Mexico, Colorado a bunch of times, Texas, basically all over most of the US, except not in the West. And then I haven't been to Canada, so.
Well, we're going to have to change that,
I have a passport.
You do? Well,
I do.
Well, July is the peak time for Canadians. Storm season,
Yes.
That's for sure.
Yes, I want to make it there next year, definitely.
All right. And Imogen had a question, right?
No, I don't, but thanks, douche. I will in a minute. I'm tinkering. I'm just trying to get some links working here, but I will in a minute.
Okay, so we're just gonna, because Frankie's here, and Phantom Frankie has arrived. So Phantom Frankie, tell us how the weather is in Sydney, Nova Scotia.
It's cooler than average temperatures. It's comfortable right now in my area right now. And it's gonna really, really hot outside where Trey Campbell is at in Houston, Texas right now. And in Massachusetts, lots of severe thunderstorms in Montreal and the eastern United States right now. And New York City's getting a lot of severe weather tomorrow.
What kind of severe weather?
Thunder, lightning, rain in Montreal.
What? No, severe
thunder, lightning, heavy rain in Montreal right now. It's gonna rain. It's gonna be so bad there. Lots of heavy rain and thunderstorms. The Bay Sky Show is located. Last Friday, I was talking to Bay Sky Show, and lightning just struck near his house. It was really bad where Bay Sky is at last week.
Frankie's a really big fan of Bass Guy. He absolutely loves Bass Guy. It's a podcast he does, and every other podcast he goes on, he talks about Bass Guy and tells everyone to go watch his show.
Oh, I love it.
I know. Bass Guy's a really nice dude. And he's also Frankie's absolute favorite podcaster ever.
I don't even know who he is, but I'm gonna have to check him out.
BassGuyShow.com. That's about him in Montreal.
Love it. I'm gonna have to check it out. I've never even heard of it.
So I actually did want to ask, what was one of the wildest storms that you ever like? Have you ever been in like a lot of danger while chasing a storm, or like what was one of the more brutal experiences?
Well, I didn't know if I was going to share this story.
You have to.
I didn't share it on Twitter or anything like that because I was a little bit embarrassed about it. But so I made an impromptu trip to Denver. I was supposed to go to a concert, but I decided not to go to the concert, and I went chasing instead. So drove to from Denver to Woodward in a rental car, and I was chasing. This was maybe like a little bit over a month ago, 8 weeks ago, something like that. So I was chasing, and we were on this one supercell, huge hail, like baseball size hail throughout the whole day. And I decided I was gonna go off the beaten path, I suppose, and did what everyone tells you not to do, like chase on a dirt road in a storm. And I did that, and the supercell merged into a QLCS and engulfed me. So yeah, I have some radar screenshots of it, literally like a tornado hitting me. So I flew off the road and I hit into a fence, and barbed wire saved me from rolling. So, and then after I hit the fence, I was like, oh my gosh, I looked up, there was still rotation above me, and I drove down into this little ravine, and because I was like, oh, maybe I'll be safe down here. And then there came the baseballs.
Oh, dang. Yeah, that is horrifying. And
definitely wrecked the rental car.
Very few people can say that barbed wire saved them from something horrible. That is a unique.
I know. I know.
That is awesome.
No, I was really upset because I did what everyone told me not to do ever. But you live and you learn.
Okay, now was it more exciting or was it more terrifying? Like, what was your take on it?
So I was actually pretty terrified, mostly because of the rental car. Like if I would have been in my own car, I feel like I would have been like, oh well, I'll fix it. No, but I was like in like a new Jeep Wrangler.
And then where's Brian? He's located in Portland, Oregon right now. He's supposed to be coming on your podcast.
All right.
Good to know. I'll keep an eye on the waiting room for him.
Brian from Portland. Okay. Oh yeah, I know.
Yes, that there is for most people something that like that would be truly terrifying. But to be chasing it down, you've definitely got to be like really into the adrenaline and really into the fun of it, more so than like most people would be going, "Oh my god, I don't want to die." But then those of us who are wired weird are going, "Yes, bring it on."
If I wasn't by myself, I think I would have been like, yes. But I was by myself and I was like, who's gonna save me on this back dirt road? I'm probably gonna get shot if I go into the house nearby.
Awesome. Tornado versus bullets, one or the other. Something is going.
Not sure. Yes.
I found out kids will be going back to school in Florida next week.
Next week already.
Wow.
Kids already went back to school in Atlanta, Georgia on August 1st. Kids are going back to school down in the States, one city at a time, one state at a time this month.
Well, that's
wow. Yeah, I don't know. We didn't go back to school until like the end of the summer. So man, that stinks for them.
Still don't go back to school till the end of the summer here.
yeah, and right now Florida's got like a bit of an outbreak of leprosy. So
Oh yeah.
yeah, I saw in the news earlier today an article about leprosy being on the rise in good old Florida. So
What?
yeah, Florida man is not going to be missing teeth and like maybe an eyeball, but he's also going to be missing like fingers and whatnot. So.
Skin. Oh my goodness.
Did you hear about this? That coral reefs is turning white in Florida right now because the water's like extremely hot temperatures turning reefs white down there.
Wow. I knew the water was really hot. It's like boiling almost.
Yes. Yeah, I saw 100-degree Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's wild.
No thanks.
And did you hear about this? Lightning struck near Base Guy's house last Friday during my interview with Base Guy's show. It was epic. It waters up to his water got right deep last Friday. It had severe thunderstorms on Base Guy's side when I was talking to Base Guy last Friday. Now they got more severe thunderstorms in Montreal right now, bringing heavy rain and strong winds and hail and things like this. There's a typhoon off the coast of China right now. It's heading towards there right now. They're getting lots of rain and wind in England, Norway, Finland, Sweden right now. They had a big hailstorms in Italy, lots of thunderstorms going on in Germany, Belgium. They had a hailstorm in Belgium, was really bad.
Frankie, with all the rain that's happening in England right now, how is that going to affect their tea?
It's gonna be different over there.
Their tea is going to be different because it's raining. Will this also increase the number of
places over in did you hear about this? A lot of Saharan dust going on off the coast of Africa right now. Saharan dust is really bad right now.
So are the fish getting sandblasted if it's off the coast? Is that what's happening?
So because there's so much sand, storms are really bad in Sahara Desert right now, blowing all sand.
Where is it getting blown to? Is it getting blown into
the Caribbean?
To the Caribbean? Oh man, jerk chicken's gonna get sand in it. Caribbean jerk chicken is like one of nature's greatest foods, and it just sucks.
Agreed.
Chicken. Yeah.
And New Zealand's getting a lot of snow up in the mountains in New Zealand. And Queenstown, New Zealand's getting a lot of snow lately. And southeastern Australia's getting really cold weather. They had snow in South Africa. Cold temperatures in South Coast of South Africa right now. It's their winter. It's starting to get some daylight in Antarctic research stations right now. Down in McMurdo Station, starting to get a little bit of light. Then the first day sunrise in Antarctic research station will be second half of this month. And later on this month, in the second half of this month, sleeves will be changing colors like fall-like colors up in Inuvik, Northwest Territories, Dawson, Yukon, and Fort McPherson, and Northwest Territories. Leaves are starting to change colors up in Kukultuk, Nunavut.
Fall's around the corner. It is. All right. So I guess we'll switch gears here. We'll tell you, well, you probably haven't noticed here. We have Paige and Rosie on here, and they're both BFFs here forever. Absolutely, they are. So let's, tell us a little bit about how did you guys storm chase together, or you meet on weather Twitter, or you've been best friends forever since before weather Twitter?
And guess, as for September 22nd to 23rd of last year, I met the storm chaser Aaron J. Jack in person at the Mayflower Mall. When I was working that day, I met Aaron J. Jack in person.
You sure did.
That's
He's awesome. He was going to stop by here a couple of weeks ago, actually. But, he had to get back to Manitoba to chase the next setup, right? Yes.
Awesome. So Paige and Rosie, how did you guys meet? How did your storm chasing together become a thing? Did you meet in a tornado? Because that'd be super awesome.
We didn't meet in a tornado. Go ahead, Rosie, tell them the story.
We met on WX Twitter. And the first time we chased was the day of the Gaylord, Michigan tornado. We just decided we were going to chase together that day. I was up looking at models all night, and we picked the right spot, but of course, a PT Cruiser or something was on fire on the highway, and we missed it. We missed it by like nothing.
19 miles.
A PT Cruiser on fire, like oh my God.
We're so mad.
No kidding. Ever since those things came out, I've wanted to see one burn. I've just really wanted to see one on fire or blow up. They were just,
and it happened in Michigan.
Oh, I'm hard missed that.
We just hit it off ever since, though. I feel like I never had an awkward stage with you, Paige.
Nah. Well, it's pretty hard to have an awkward stage for, like, when you meet for the first time and you go to Michigan together.
Right. I felt like I knew you forever.
Road trips
I know.
To get to know someone.
Hell yeah.
It's either going to be really awesome or it's going to be really horrible. You'll be a murder or something really good.
Yes. Yeah. We ended up sleeping in a parking lot then, and it was good. It was great.
That's awesome.
Rosie, tell them about the Burger King.
Yes. Let's hear about Burger King up here.
I don't even remember falling asleep. I was so tired, but I remember waking up and Paige was just like in my face eating like a breakfast sandwich from Burger King. And that's one of my first impressions of her. It's just eating a freaking breakfast sandwich. Like, we were so tired.
We were watching the sunrise.
Yeah.
That's awesome. It sounds topically, it sounds so romantic. Burger King food until you've got like a breakfast burrito in the mix, and then it's just like it surpasses romance and it goes into love.
It does.
Yeah.
Nothing says love like a breakfast burrito in the face. So
oh yeah. It was a good time.
It was.
How long ago was that? When did that happen?
Last May. Yeah, beginning of May last year, I believe that was. And then we basically talked every day since. We talked before that too, like on weather Twitter, but like, I don't know. Well, that's when we finally chased together.
Sweet. So what would be one of the biggest storms that you guys would chase together? Like what was that experience like? Where was it?
We chased in Indiana and missed that drill bit of a tornado as we were underneath the northern story. When was that? Was that in June?
Oh yeah, it was like the end of June, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, of this year.
So, like, we just missed that one too.
Yeah, it was really bad chase terrain, and we were like driving through these like little towns, and we were underneath this one cell. It was like, we were like the closest ones to it. Like there was no other chasers around, and this thing is rotating like crazy on top of us. And then we like pulled up and there was a power plant and it was just, we were like, oh, we gotta get out of here.
Okay, so the threat of a power plant being hit by a tornado is super cool. Definitely gonna put a little extra sauce on that one.
Yeah, boom.
Stop for pictures too, like right in front of it.
Exactly.
That is awesome.
Ooh.
Please send us photos. I'd love to edit it in for what I put up on YouTube, what goes on Shaw. I'd love to have some of those photos in there. Or like
I have them.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
You probably do too.
Yeah.
Awesome.
We have a whole video because we live streamed it, and we're literally right in front of the power plant. The freaking tornado sirens were blaring, and we're like, we gotta get out of here, but we have to stop for a picture.
That means that watch out for large hailstones.
Oh yes.
There wasn't any, I don't think the hail was pretty large. I don't know how big the hail was. We did get hit by a random like $50 size hail that just, the storm blew up out of nowhere.
Yeah, it was a problem.
I thought it was a rock. I was like, and Rosie was like, what was that? And I was like, it was a rock. And then we got more and we're like, that's hail.
It's like a rock just hit my windshield. I'm like, I don't think that was a rock.
So do you guys have specific safety measures or protocols that you follow when you're going out into something potentially tornado-y explosive, or just kind of wing it?
We wing it.
For sure. The day we went to Michigan, we were literally debating whether we wanted to go to Eastern PA or Michigan. And we were like, last minute, like I just drove to Rosie's house and picked her up, and we were like, I guess we'll go to Michigan.
Yeah.
Like there was no plan.
Perfect. I love it. Safety procedures are for someone else. And realistically, there's not a lot of options to, for safety when it comes to a tornado or hurricane. The only thing you can really do is just not go into it. But what is the fun of that?
No fun with that. No.
We like to get close.
Yeah.
That is
Once we get scared, then we think of safety. We're like, okay, maybe we should drop east now since it's like right above us rotating.
That's awesome.
So that you're aware, if you ever come up to Canada, there's no tornado sirens. But you'll have the emergency alert go off on your phone and it goes, it's loud. It's loud as anything. My goodness. And then, we don't have half a dollar. We have toonie size tail. This is a Canadian toonie.
Show me that again.
That's the toonie right there. Got toonies.
I was wondering what a toonie was.
That's a toonie.
No yep.
Wow.
This is a quarter. We call that a quarter. So we go with quarter size hail.
We have quarters too. Are they the same size?
Pretty close.
Pretty good. Yeah. I think there's like a 0.5 millimeter difference, or I'm not sure what that converts to in inches, but like a little pinch of an inch.
And this is a dime. Yeah. Really small.
Tiny. I think I have a Canadian dime.
Oh yeah.
I don't know why.
On it.
It's worth about 4 cents of American money. Our money is horrible. It's pretty funny. It's worth nothing.
Oh no.
It's almost like a peso. It's
yeah.
Not a peso.
Not quite there yet. But yeah. So another neat little thing that you guys have that we don't. I still have one of these guys left. Penny.
Oh yeah, the pennies.
Yeah, we don't have pennies anymore.
What?
I still have a few. They're now collectibles here. So
yeah. They'll be worth millions of years.
Oh yes.
I'm not even kidding. They are actually collectibles here. Like you
wow.
See them at pawn shops. I've seen like standard pennies from like 10 years ago, 20 years ago that are worth like $10, $10. Yeah. But if you actually use it at a store, it's only worth a penny. But we don't produce them anymore. We don't really have them in circulation. They're hard to find. So yeah, they're collectibles.
I learned something new today.
Mm-hmm.
Canadian money sucks and we have no tornado alarms. We don't have
We got her on our phones, but yeah, if you don't
But
have
you
a
have
cell
the
phone.
Aurora.
Oh,
We
and
don't
then the
have
Aurora.
Where here? Like where I live, we don't have a tornado siren either.
We don't
All
either.
right.
Yeah. We
Yeah,
just have
they're-
like fire sirens.
Fire sirens.
Yeah.
I just have a lot of cops in my neighborhood.
Do
I get to hear.
you live in the hood?
In the hood.
For being a tropical island in a retirement city, it actually
Oh,
is like it's a dumpy. I'm in a dumpy neighborhood. It's but because the tourist city, during the day it's really like pretty. There's gardens and trees planted everywhere, so it's pretty. But at night, there's like stabbings every other night here.
the hood.
The hood, Victoria.
But because the tourist town, our news, like our local news, doesn't cover any of the ugly stuff that happens here. Every once in a while, it'll be like, oh, 2 old people on scooters crashed downtown. There's like pictures everywhere. So like, they're like,
That'll be me and Rosie in 50 years. We'll crash in a scooter.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I made a point. The one time, I've never really got to ride a scooter, but I did get to drive a golf cart one time around this golf course. And I made a point of trying to roll it. So it was like me and this other girl were in it and we were working at some event. And every time I came to like a little hill, I sort of go down the hill, but then take the sharpest turn I could. It's a golf cart, so it's only going slow. And I kept rolling. And I told her, I'm like, are you okay with that? She goes, yeah, do it. Right. So we're both heading.
And then it got total solar eclipse heading right for Sydney, Nova Scotia on Monday, April 8th, 2024. All your guys are heading for Sydney, Nova Scotia that day.
Yes, everyone in the world is going to come to Sydney, Nova Scotia for the eclipse. It'll be awesome. The Best Western will be sold out. Yes,
The Holiday Inn we're staying at, right? Yes.
So I never actually managed to roll the golf cart, but I did take a corner sharp enough while the girl sitting beside me was like taking a drink of something she wasn't supposed to be drinking, and she rolled out of the cart. So I managed to roll a girl. And so when I looked, I kind of looked and hear her squeal. It sounded like a child getting stepped on. And I look, and there's this girl like with her skirt overhead rolling down.
She was in a skirt.
Yeah, well, so we were both volunteering, like we were models, and we were both at an event. So we're there as the eye candy on the prize holes, right? So you get a hole in one, you win a car, you get a hole in one on this one, you win a boat, and then we're kind of like switching off between holes. So
A Canadian Vanna White.
yes, exactly. And so when we're going to the next hole for the next like rotation of what we're doing, I'm like, okay, so we're both in our little like uniform, our goofy little dresses that we're supposed to be wearing. And so we're goofing off. She's having a couple of drinks. I'm driving the golf cart and rolled her right out of it. And she goes,
Rolled it out.
yeah. I'm like, wow, I didn't roll a golf cart, but I rolled a model. Neat.
Yes.
The whole time we were so bored. It's just drunk golfers coming through, and we're so bored, and we're all like, can we please have a major downpour? Like a huge downpour so we can all go inside. I told her it's a hurricane, a tsunami. Such luck.
Didn't work.
It didn't work.
That's funny.
I know we've seen more thunderstorms in Imogen this year, right?
Yes. It's a tropical city. Weather update for Victoria. This week will be lows of 14, highs of 24 Celsius. So
I was like,
I don't know what that translates to in Fahrenheit.
I forget.
It's not much.
Just tell me, is it cold or is it
50s.
hot?
And leaves will be changing color. Leaves will be changing colors up in Northwest Territories like Inuvik and Fort McPherson, Northwest Territories, and Dawson, Yukon, second half of this month.
They will be, yes. And then the leaves will be changing color in my place, and then eventually Pennsylvania, and then it's winter. Oh boy. Also, I think it was many years ago. We've had some people come up to Calgary for the Stampede up here, and they saw 28 degrees, but they didn't know that 28 degrees was Celsius. They thought it was Fahrenheit. So they came in their winter gear and brought all their, this is like, I don't know how long ago, years, million years, or maybe 100 years ago or something like that. And they thought, oh, we'll come in winter gear, but it was 28 degrees Celsius, the same kind of temperature we're at right now. And I am sweating right now, and I'm just sitting here in a golf t-shirt. So imagine we're in full winter gear at 28 degrees Celsius when it's That's about 80 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes.
That's something I would do.
Me too. Not prepared.
And then
I
you
always
get
think it's cold when I think of Canada. I don't know why. I always think it's cold.
always think
Down in the States, they go by imperial system, and Canada goes by metric system.
It does. I don't know the metric system that well.
And down in the States, they go by miles, and Canada go by kilometers.
oh yeah,
And down in the
kilometers.
States, they go by gallons and go by liter. The gallons in the States, liters in Canada.
I use liters in healthcare, liters and kilograms and centimeters.
We use that to measure snow up here in Canada. Centimeters.
Down in the States, they go by inches, and Canada go by centimeters.
Yep.
Okay, no, to be fair, no dude has ever given a measurement in centimeters.
I would have to break out my calculator anyway to get through the moment.
Odd, because in centimeters, it sounds a lot bigger. So
In Canada, 0 degrees is a freezing point. Down in the States, 32 Fahrenheit's a freezing point.
That's true. I knew that.
I used to be, just to be a smartass in school, I used to occasionally just use Imperial just to mess with my teachers. I would give information in Imperial because I could. I'm like, you know, and then when they ask why, I just say, I'm not from here. I was, I never knew it. I just argue and say I wasn't.
It's fine.
I don't know kilometers.
Sometimes my car will switch. Well, when I had my Jeep, sometimes it'll switch over to kilometers, and I'll just be driving along, and I'm like, wait, wait a minute.
Why is everyone passing me? We have signs all over the highways here that say like think metric, and it's got conversions. Like it'll say check speed in kilometers. Yeah, like all the speed signs are posted in kilometers. But then yeah, we have these little reminders because I mean, where I am, it's a tourist city. We have a ton of American tourists, and 60 kilometers versus 60 miles is very, very different.
Very different.
Yep.
Very different.
Oh. Yeah. It's good to have those little reminders.
Oh yeah.
Yes. I would have to bring like a pocket guide with me.
Oh yeah.
That's a lot to be reading while you're driving.
Well, I mean, I heard that you guys don't have like good cell phone service there.
It's
I
bad.
got one bar right now.
Oh,
Yep. It's really not good.
especially in Saskatchewan. That's where it gets really. That's where you get a little touchy with the cell phone service. So if you ever chasing Saskatchewan, just be aware of that. You might lose cell phone service at times.
I'm glad I finally know how to say it.
Yeah, Saskatchewan, yes.
Saskatchewan. I like it.
Pronounces it badly.
Well, yeah, Saskatchewan. Oh yeah, that's how they say it in the movies, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Sounds like a sneeze.
What's the most snow you guys have ever seen living in Canada?
What's which?
The
What?
most snow you guys have ever seen.
Oh,
Most snow I've seen was I had to shovel the roof of my house, which is up over my waist. Yeah.
Ooh.
Hey.
Wow.
yeah. Well, where
That was 1 year. But yeah.
yeah, where I am, we don't normally get more than a few inches of snow. But there was one time, probably, oh God, a million years ago now, like sometime in the late 90s, mid-late 90s, we got dumped on with about 6 feet of snow and
Ooh.
wouldn't
Oh,
stop. It's like, yeah, and given that it's like, I refer to this place as a tropical island or whatever all the time because it's really mild weather. It's usually just sun and like a little bit of damp rain, and that's about it. Like, nothing happens here. But 1 year in like the whole history of this damn city, there's like one horrible snowstorm, and it was like the previous year, the city had sold off all of our snowplows. So that was a nice middle finger from nature. We got dumped.
Worst case scenario.
Oh yeah, like everything shut down. It was 911 was flooded with calls from people saying, I can't get out of my house. Come dig me out. My sister and I burrowed. We actually literally opened the door. The door was just floor to ceiling. It was a wall of snow. The windows, all you could see was snow. And so we dug a tunnel out of the house, which of course collapsed because we're kids and we didn't know what we were doing. I mean, teenagers, but still.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it collapsed. And then we're just like, cool, now I'm buried in the snow. Neat. Guess I'm just gonna hang out here for a while. Stamp it down like
It's
it's
horrifying.
yeah, dug out, got back in, and yeah, one horrible snowfall. But yeah, and then once it started to melt and started to compact, you could go around and look and around the neighborhood, a bunch of kids had built there's a lot of it where people had built out of snow like ramps from the roof, and they're like tobogganing or sledding down off the roofs into the yards and into the street because there's no traffic, right?
That is lit.
Yeah.
That is, that's cool. Make the best of the situation.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it was awesome. I went over any house I could go to, like any of my buddies who had stairs. I would turn the stairs into a nice incline and just ice it.
Slide.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully you had snow pants.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I mean, well, I did not. I was always that kid who I'm like, you know what? I'm going out in my shorts, right?
Yeah, I still do that too. Yeah, I'm going out in my shorts, rolling the snowbank. Yeah.
Yeah, and then a few years ago, I think we got about 3 feet of snow at some point, and
Ooh.
yeah, so and that was kind of fun.
And I'd be complaining about like 18 inches.
Me too. Bullshit, dude.
Ooh.
Yeah, normally we don't get that much here. Normally it's like maybe at the most like 2 or 3 inches of snow in the winter, and that's it. It's just there's like a couple that were decent. And the whole
Wow.
time, more.
Me and Paige both hate winter. We both hate.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of winter either.
We just complain to each other every single day. This sucks.
Yeah, I know. Like, dude, it's gonna snow again tomorrow because we don't live like that far apart.
Oh, hold on. I like. Okay. I don't know what happens. I dropped my phone.
Oh. So have you guys done a lot of storm chasing in the winter? Or do you kind of keep it to like the hot and damp and rainy stuff?
I definitely chase in the winter because there's nothing else to chase. So
Yeah,
Just-
definitely. Yeah, I got myself stuck last year. No, 2 years ago that was. Yeah.
Stuff. I want to hear about that.
I was like right in my town, and like the town that I used to live in, and I was like, oh, we're getting like all the schools were closed, everything was closed, like basically the whole town. I think we got like 18, 20 inches in like 2 days, and the snow plows weren't really out. We just got kind of dumped on pretty fast, and I was trying to drive. I had my Jeep, but I needed new tires, and yeah, I definitely got stuck, and the like one guy down the street had to pull me out, and it's just annoying.
chasing in bologna skin.
Yes. Snow chasing and bologna skin.
Yes.
Oh man.
What?
Bologna. Do you not know what bologna is?
Oh, yeah, we got bologna up here.
We do.
Okay.
Yeah.
The tires were like bologna skin.
They had no tread.
Oh damn! I wasn't sure I heard that right. That's awesome. That's the best. That's the best wording for bare tires I've ever heard.
Now you're gonna use that forever, and people are gonna look at you like, "What?"
No one's gonna know what I'm talking about. Great. Another weird phrase for the lexicon.
How many times?
What I'm talking about?
Well, I heard that rumor that you guys don't use ranch, but then you said that you guys do use ranch. So what is it?
Ranch.
Ranch dressing.
Oh yes, ranch dressing. We put that on our Apparently, we all put it on salad up here.
I put it on my pizza.
Me too.
Oh, and it goes on pizza or wings. That's right.
Yeah.
It goes on
Do
especially
you do
some
that?
wings. Oh yeah, I put ranch
Okay.
on my wings.
Okay, someone told me that they don't have that in Canada.
Oh yeah, they do.
They are
I
terrible.
feel like in Ohio, we always think of like Canada with like bacon and maple syrup.
We got a lot of that. Oh yeah.
We really yeah.
Bacon and maple syrup.
I feel like you guys probably have like the best bacon like ever.
Oh yes, the best bacon.
Maple candied bacon is a real thing. It's baker
Had it.
bacon on your baking sheet, soak it and just slather it in maple syrup and bake that bastard until it's done. And now you have bacon. Oh yeah.
I want some right now.
I love bacon.
Me too.
Pigs are nature's candy. They're so delicious, and bacon is like, yeah.
Nature's candy. Don't they say that about like grapes here or something?
Great.
Fruit is nature's candy. It's a Simpsonism. But yeah, it's on a Simpsons Halloween special, Treehouse of Horror, whichever one. Marge is bringing the kids are having a Halloween party or something or other, and Marge comes out with fruit. Bart complains, "We want candy." She goes, "Fruit is nature's candy." So now I refer to every delicious thing as being nature's candy.
Nature's candy. I'm gonna start doing that too.
Yes. Oh yeah.
What's not nature's candy is this. Ugh.
Oh yeah, the beverage you have, pineapple
Yes.
and apple.
Pineapples and apples. Delicious.
And hopefully not nutritious.
Ooh.
High in sugar, probably.
High in sugar, for sure. For sure. Yes.
Yeah, I'm drinking that. The cold snap. That's not really cold now. No, it's
You're a cold snap.
gone.
Maybe I'm my mother's love.
I'm a cold snap.
Frankie, you're on mute.
You're on mute. Yes.
And did you hear about this over in Japan? They're getting a lot of humid weather in Japan lately. In South Korea, supposed to be a lot of typhoons this September and October because of El Nino, the warm water off the coast of Ecuador. That's going to bring above average typhoon season in Japan, South Korea, Vladivostok, and all those places in China and Hong Kong and Taiwan and Vietnam, Laos, Cambodia, and Philippines and Guam and Okinawa, Japan, and all those places.
Okay, what is El Nino again? Can you explain El Nino
The
real?
warm waters in the Pacific,
It's warm waters in the Pacific that cause
off the coast of Ecuador.
off the coast of Ecuador. Okay.
Sometime in the second half of the month, around August 18th, the first sunrise takes place in Antarctica.
Is El Nino caused by aliens?
Yes.
No, it's caused by water temperatures.
But is it aliens underwater doing it, or are they above the water warming the oceans with their alien lasers?
A lot of rain going on off the coast of the equator in Ecuador.
Is the Ecuadorian rain connected to the El Ninos that are caused by alien lasers? Is that what you're telling me?
No,
What do you mean no? Last week it was yes. Where's this no coming from?
girl in the sky.
Well, that's good to know. Thanks. Thanks for dashing my hopes of alien overlords, Frankie.
Do the aliens come to Canada too, or just the US?
They do. They do come to Canada. We do have aliens, and they do roam around. They just get really bored because we don't have a lot going on here.
Do they create the aurora?
They do. It's aliens lighting their farts on fire. That is what.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
It's what frat boys do. Frat boy aliens when they take their parents' spaceships out in the middle of the night. They're cruising the Milky Way, vandalizing things, and they're doing stuff they shouldn't. They're drinking their alien drinks behind the wheel, doing all sorts of naughty stuff, and then lighting their farts, and we get to see it.
That's what happens. That's the best explanation ever.
Thank you. I'd like to think this is the byproduct of our broken school system. But I might be misremembering my 9th grade science class, or that teacher was overdue for retirement.
You're making me want to come to Canada.
Right.
You're selling it.
Please do. We get some great storms here. I mean,
Yeah.
where I am, it's blue skies and
Just don't chase thunderstorms in Victoria. That's yeah.
Okay. Noted.
yeah, it's so boring. The weather.
Winter storms in Victoria for the waves and the rain for weeks.
That's I'm picturing it to be like chasing storms in like Massachusetts, like on the coast. Is it kind of like the same climate?
For Alberta, it's kind of like Colorado. So if you really like Colorado, you really like Alberta. It's Hail Alley, we call it up here. Hail Alley.
I love Colorado.
There you go. So you're gonna like the storms in Alberta. Saskatchewan's a little, yeah, Saskatchewan's kind of hot too. And then you get Manitoba, and then, well, you could have gone to Ottawa today and got a tornado there. So
I heard that.
yeah,
Tornado?
yeah, they had a tornado
Mm-hmm.
just in the south side of the city,
Oh,
in the suburbs.
wait. Well, if there's one place that needs to be wiped out, it's a suburb. Trailer parks have gotten enough. It's time for a suburb. It's their turn. Suburbs can take a tornado. You know what? All the time that I lived in trailer parks as a kid, I never once saw a single tornado. It's just blue skies and blue.
That's because you're in Victoria.
No, we don't get tornadoes. One
No.
tsunami. I got to see one tsunami. Almost got completely annihilated by it because I was way too close and somewhere I shouldn't have been. But still, no tornado.
That's so cool.
That is cool. I love tsunami.
See?
You're so, like,
I really do. I watch videos about them all the time. Such a nerd.
yeah,
We're just waiting on another 1985 outbreak.
Yeah.
Patiently waiting.
It's never going to happen in our generation, but we like to keep the hope.
If there is one, we'll be there.
Yeah, we ain't missing it.
kidding. If you ever get a chance, it is wild. Wild. Like I really want to see a tornado at some point. I want to see one. Just right over there, right? Maybe outside my window, coming through my roof, whatever. I want to see a tornado do some destruction. But if the tsunami is the closest I'm ever going to get, then I'll just have to accept it. And whine about it for the rest of my life.
For real. Oh man.
Why are you on mute?
Frankie.
I need you to hear about this. The Siberia over in Russia, leaves will be changing colors in Siberia second half of the month.
Well, that's cool.
I'm not ready. I don't want no leaves changing colors yet.
Either.
No.
No, and I like my leaves green.
Me
Yeah.
too.
I like my shit alive, not dead.
These are my fans.
As
Oh,
I'm
he's got
staring at
fans.
my plants right now. My plants look great. You want to see my plants?
All right, let's see the plants.
Show
All
the
right.
plans.
They're my babies.
And I think we just had Frankie fans go by.
Oh, was someone waving and yelling?
Yeah, someone was waving and yelling at Frankie there.
You're coming to Sydney next year, Brandon.
Yes, we'll be there at the
Well,
Holiday
where?
Inn, right?
Yes. Total Soul Eclipse, Monday, April 8th, 2024.
Where do you live, Frankie?
Sydney, Nova Scotia, Canada.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Celebrity?
What?
He's like a
Sydney, Nova
local.
Scotia, Canada. The biggest fiddle in the world is in Sydney.
Biggest fiddle. Yes, they have the big
Oh.
fiddle.
Interesting. I don't even know where Nova Scotia is on the map.
It's in southeastern Canada. Nova Scotia is located in southeastern Canada.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All
Learn
right.
something.
I'm getting a little
Island,
geography
eastern Nova
lesson.
Scotia, and Sydney, Nova Scotia is in eastern Cape Breton Island.
Okay, I think I know where that is.
All you guys will have to look up Sydney, Nova Scotia and study it.
I will. That's my homework.
Homework.
Learn trivia about Sydney, Nova Scotia. One of the odd little things, for some reason, like building giant stuff is kind of a thing around here, I guess. Yeah, up island from where I am, we have, I think it's the world's largest hockey stick.
Yep.
And it's just like outside on a big pedestal beside a highway with like nothing around it. It's pretty much in the middle of nowhere. It's like butt sniff nowhere, some small town. I don't even remember what town it is. It's just an island from here. World's biggest hockey stick, and then somewhere else on the island is like the world's largest teepee or something. Like, yeah,
That's
like,
in Medicine Hat. That's the teepee. Yeah.
there's another jumbo, extra huge teepee here as well. That's maybe the world's third largest.
And then we got, I think in Alberta, we got the biggest sausage. So it's the, the biggest sausage. And then the biggest pierogi.
Oh, you have pierogies?
Oh, yeah.
That means another podcast, Don the Mantis podcast, is coming to Sydney, Nova Scotia next April.
Next April.
Next April. That's
This
a long
April
ways.
coming up. Total Story Clips Monday, April 8, 2024. Base Guy shows coming down. Don the Mantis podcast coming down. Compound Media related podcast coming down. Gary Dino, Chase Marshall, Trey Cable, they're all coming down.
They are. Where are they coming down from?
From the States, they're coming. Then even Gary Dino's coming to Sydney for Total Story Clips Monday, April 8, 2024.
Where are Gary and Dino right now?
They're in Phoenix, Arizona.
Where it's smoking hot.
And raining heavy.
Is it? Oh, is it raining there right now?
I don't know if it is right this moment, but it's monsoon season.
Lots of tons. Not raining there. It's extremely hot in the Las Vegas and things like this. El Nino's off the coast in Ecuador right now.
Oh, zang.
We have the largest incline plane, well, the steepest incline plane in Pennsylvania. Well, I mean, I think it's in the whole United States, maybe. It's in my town though.
That's
Do you know what that is?
Incline plane?
It's like a train that goes up a mountain.
Okay. I don't know if I've seen a train.
That's awesome.
That is
It's
awesome.
like it's like an elevator, like it's on.
Oh, so
Okay,
it's
that's
like
your
a.
homework.
I
That's
think
your
there's
homework.
one of those in Quebec where you get in the little like a gondola thingy and then you go up the side of the hill
Yes,
there. Yeah, there's one in
exactly.
Quebec City there that does that. Yeah.
Yes.
I went up and down that. That was fun. It was a little hill.
Yeah.
It wasn't a mountain, but it was a.
Back on July 22nd and July 23rd, 2023, Sydney, Nova Scotia had over 100 millimeters of rain. Outside of Sackville, just had over 300 plus millimeters of rain.
That was a big rain event.
Sure was.
We don't have shit in Ohio, but like corn.
Oh, we got corn here. We got famous
train
Tabor
wrecks.
corn.
Train wreck.
And did you hear about this? In places down in the States, Italy had huge hail, biggest baseballs in Italy.
What?
Oh.
Spadeballs in Italy?
Baseball hail in
Size hail
Italy.
in Italy.
I thought did you say spitball?
I said
Over in
baseball.
Belgium, they had a lot of hail in Belgium too.
Oh, cool. Belgian hail. Is it?
Belgian hail. Is it like a waffle?
Belgium over Europe, they had large hail in Belgium over in Europe too. Down Australia, they're getting snow in southeastern Australia. They're getting so much snow and blizzard conditions in mountains in New Zealand, Queenstown, New Zealand. Cold air come from Antarctica.
Well, that's great. Arctic cold.
They can keep it.
Yep. Yep, they can. My hand's going numb.
Oh no. What happened? Is it leprosy?
Yes, that's what it is. Has to be.
Sweet. I've never known a real live leper.
It's me.
Okay, now they're not far from where I am on one of our little islands. We actually used to have a leper colony. At one, yeah, there's. I want to go out there at some point and check it out because live leper. I've never seen an old leper colony, but that would be cool.
That would be. I've never heard of it. I have a lot of homework to do.
Right? Be learning a lot of shit today.
No.
Okay, so storm chasing. When you guys are going to go out, like, how much warning or advance notice do you have of something that'll be potentially really awesome to hunt down? How do you plan it?
Go ahead, Rosie.
Well, I like to look at models, and I don't like to, I'm not like a huge, future forecaster. I like to start paying attention to models, maybe 3 days in advance. But obviously we also have the SPC and stuff like that. Sometimes that'll, what do we have right now, Paige?
We have a day 5. I think it's a 15% and then day 4, there's one too. So
yeah. So things like that will make me look at models, but I like the HRRR. I like to look at models the night before. I feel really stable doing that because it changes.
Oh yeah, unpredictable to a certain degree.
Yeah.
I'm definitely I look at models up until the night before, and then in the morning, I'm a rap lover. I love to look at the rap. It's my favorite.
I like the HRRR the morning of too.
Yeah.
I like both models.
You just like models.
We like all models.
All the models, yes. Even the European, that's fun too. Yeah.
I don't know. I just feel like it's so.
We'll be getting it. And Indonesia is going to get less below normal rainfall season during El Nino Southern Hemisphere summer this December coming up. And Australia is going to get much below average rainfall this Southern Hemisphere summer coming up. That's going to trigger more brush fires there.
Oh. Hopefully they're blowing the other way.
We're sick of it.
I'm tired of being hotboxed by Canada.
Yes.
Sorry about that.
I'm over it.
I swear.
BC fire smoke to deal with now, and that one has the cedar smell. So you get to smell cedar.
Cedar and marijuana. It's two of the things.
Cedar and marijuana.
Two of our major exports.
Oh my gosh.
Then the next big holiday down in the States after 4th of July is Labor Day. It's on September 4th.
Is it? I have that day off work.
Perfect. We have a long weekend this weekend, actually.
Then you get a long weekend in both Canada and the United States next month, Labor Day weekend, September 4th.
Oh, yes.
Well, that's great. Thank you, Frankie. Frankie, right now, where in the world has the most tornado-y weather?
Central states and central Midwest and upper Midwest in the United States.
Really? They've got the most.
Really?
Cool.
They're getting a lot of tornadoes up in Poland and Europe too, causing hail and tornado up in Poland as well in Europe.
Oh.
Are we gonna get a tornado on day 4?
And places in the state.
Yeah.
And Moscow, Russia's going to get a lot of tornadoes soon because it's going to get a lot of tornadoes and large hail over in Western Russia.
I don't want to go to Russia. I just want to chase here.
Are Russian tornadoes angrier than American tornadoes?
They just yell and throw vodka at you.
They're alcoholic tornadoes.
To be fair, that's just any trailer park tornado. Lived in several trailer parks. I can say from my experience, the weather is typically angrier and drunker.
Where I'm from, those would be like meth tornadoes.
Methnado.
Yeah.
That's like my neighborhood. Like, I know I'm good here. I know I'm
Mine
good.
too.
I'm not alone. Yes.
I just got cows in my neighborhood, so.
We got cows.
Me too.
A few years ago, inexplicably, one summer, right outside of my window, I'm on like the second floor of my building, but like right directly below my window, for some reason, this one summer, it became an area where people would break up. People live in my building, but like,
These are my fans. I'd like to introduce to one of my fans.
We got fans. Hi.
Okay, come on. Come on.
Oh, we're getting pictures? Okay.
yep. Frankie's not looking at their camera. Frankie's not looking at your camera. Frankie, look at her camera.
Oh my God.
I'd like to introduce another fan.
Right in front of the end. Oh, hi.
Howdy.
Yep, more photos. Bye.
The A&W at 11:30 at night.
These are my fans.
Oh my goodness.
A carload of Frankie.
Carload of fans.
Hey guys, you're being live streamed right now.
Hi.
Hi.
Image Bailey, Brandon
Hi,
Houck.
friends.
Hello,
Image
everybody.
Bailey and Brandon Houck.
Hi, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello. Hi.
You guys are being live streamed.
It's going to be on cable access TV in British Columbia.
Yes, sir, it is.
It is. Yep.
If you see Frankie and he's on a phone and he's talking to his phone and he stopped for photos with him, you're probably being live streamed. If Frankie's on his phone, he's talking to people. He is streaming something.
Oh my God.
Yeah, awesome.
Oh boy.
Why is that so funny though?
It's a lot.
Ugh.
Like every night, Frankie gets that a lot.
How many fans do I have in Victoria, BC, in your area besides you?
7.
7.
I have a lot of fans in Victoria, British Columbia because I'm a member of the Vancouver Island Weather United Facebook group too.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
You have a lot of fans everywhere, and that's why you're going to do a world tour.
Oh yes, world tour. When does the world tour starting, Frankie?
Unknown.
Don't know.
Aaron J. Jack, the storm chaser from South Dakota, met me in person on September 23rd, 2022 last year, a day before Hurricane Fiona struck Sydney, Nova Scotia.
Uh-oh. The day before. Why not the day after? That would have been more fun.
The day before Fiona.
Fiona, I remember that one.
Oh yes.
It was
Fiona.
awesome. Frankie, are there any Sharknadoes in the making for anyone in the world? Where is like
somewhere in the South Pacific of Florida and Nova Scotia and things like this. In British Columbia, it's going to turn extremely hot in British Columbia in mid-August.
Well, yes, but I do like that you just put Sydney, Nova Scotia in the southeastern United States. That was a nice.
And Vancouver in southwestern United States.
Yes, sir. That is, your geography is far better than mine.
Yeah.
So that's who's going to get pelted with sharks. Is it southeastern United States with Nova Scotia and Florida? They're getting pelted by sharks.
A lot of sharks, and same with Australia. In this January coming in Auckland, New Zealand.
Ooh.
Sharks are like my favorite thing ever. That is so random.
I love sharks.
Me too. That's like my favorite animal.
They're so cool. They're so misunderstood. And yeah, the Nature Channel did not do them any favors with their Shark Week because it just made them seem all scary and everything, which is cool. But they're so much cooler than that. They're so smart, and I have a pet shark, and I love him. His name is Udo.
Did you know there's only like 3,000 great white sharks left in the whole world?
What?
Yeah, their numbers are getting really low because people have died, and because of Shark Week, people have been really aggressive with them, and they've been hunted, and they've been, they've become trophies, which is unfortunate. But yeah, their numbers are really sinking, and that's really tragic because for the most part, they're not actually that aggressive. They're predators. They eat animals.
They're actually really important to our ecosystem.
Yeah, they are.
Yep.
Shark lovers.
Yes.
Go Sharks.
I'm a shark lover. I just don't like Sharknado. That was the cheesiest shit I've ever seen.
Oh, it was awful. It was pretty much unwatchable. If it wasn't for Howard Stern, no one would have ever seen it because Howard Stern talked about it. So all of a sudden everyone starts watching it. So of course, because the name alone, I had to watch it because I mean, sharks, tornadoes,
Right. That was disappointing. Very disappointing.
Yes. Oh, Frankie,
What's
What's
up?
Frankie doing?
what are you doing? You looked really.
My mom weather every country in the planet. Then it got typhoon heading towards China.
Oh no.
Cool. What kind of weather is China going to have this August?
So much rain happened in China. Beijing airport is flooded.
What?
Oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that was wild.
Wow, that's unexpected. When did the flooding start?
Sometime in the end of last month.
So flooding started end of July?
They had they're in the rainy season right now. China has their rainy season. They get dry season, rainy season over there.
How long does the rainy season last there?
The rainy season will come to an end in another couple of months from now.
Oh wow, so that airport's just it's just going to be a pool for a while.
Japan will be in the worst of the typhoon season, the end of August and September. Typhoons will be kicking up in the high gear in Japan then.
Right.
I just spotted something here. Rosie, you have a plastic bag. Those are not allowed in Canada. That is
Yeah.
they're banned here. We don't have plastic.
They might ban plastic bags in the United States, United Kingdom, and all across the planet.
Start hoarding.
I
So
feel like a piece of shit right now.
yeah, no, don't. There, you know what?
I still got plastic bags.
Yeah, so okay, a lot of the cloth bags, the reusable ones that we have, they're really crappily made. So you get like 2 or 3 uses out of them and then they fall apart. And so they're way worse than the plastic bags. But when I went to Seattle a few weeks ago and I went into a Target, or yeah, like we don't really have Target in the city I am. I guess there's Target stores in Canada, just not in Victoria anymore. But I went to a Target or a CVS or one of those stores and Walgreens and souvenir. It's legitimately a souvenir. It's a Walgreens bag.
Walgreens.
Yeah, I bought like a bag of chips and then like 8 of these. I'm like, plastic bags. They're so useful. It's a souvenir. It's a collectible. And so I actually literally gifted a bunch of these to people. I'm like, this is a Walgreens bag. It cost me 8 cents at a checkout. It's contraband in Canada. Take it.
Oh my gosh.
Criminal.
What am I going to line my trash cans with when they ban them?
I know, right? Like, it's okay. Yeah, we have garbage bags. You have to buy garbage.
No, look at this.
I know. That's what everyone did with them. It's not like they were single use and thrown out. That's what everyone does with them. But then they got banned.
What's the reason though? What's the main reason they banned them?
The main
Save the climate.
Yeah, apparently we're all supposed to use paper bags, but in a really
And the straws, yes, they're
plastic straw is also not allowed here.
so they're cardboard straws and they suck.
They will ban them.
They're
They get all mushy.
Yeah.
Yep, they do. They get
They will ban plastic straws in the stateside too.
and yeah, it's really awful. Like it makes no sense. Like plastic bags were originally created to help with deforestation, to offset the plundering of the forests and whatnot, because everything was paper bags. So the forests are being just like completely hacked down for this purpose. Plastic bags were brought in to counter that. So then, but they get reused. They get so much use. It was awesome. And
there's so much use.
Yeah. Now there's no more bags, and we have to. Yeah. Makes no sense.
What would I do without paper bag? I mean, without plastic bags? Like, I don't even know what I would do.
Yeah, it's confusing.
Yeah. That's why I have plastic bags hidden away, stored away.
So you can go to jail if you get found with a plastic bag.
I should just carry a plastic bag around the street, see what happens.
It definitely that's for sure. It gets a lot of looks, it gets a lot of comments. Like, you still find people who have little stockpiles left over who will use them and keep reusing them. And anytime someone has their own plastic bag, everyone will look like, wow, what? I haven't seen one of those before. Oh my, it's so big and so handy. And look at those little handles. Like, see, when you get a little twitchy, right? Like,
yeah, and we have these reusable bags here, and the worst part is going to the grocery store and then you're walking in and you're like, oh, I forgot my bags, because you have to bring your own bags in, and then all of a sudden you have to buy more bags, reusable bags.
You have to spend $5 on yet another reusable bag that's going to sit in the corner that a cat might pee on, that you can no longer use for food. But we got to save.
Oh my God. I definitely we whenever I go to Aldi, sometimes I forget my bags. And then I don't know what to do.
Gotta find like little cardboard boxes around the store, like yeah.
They do that at, I think, Costco up here. Yeah, they give you big cardboard boxes. Yep.
Yep.
Cardboard boxes about that big. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny.
But hey,
we all do the same thing.
And for all the same dumbass reasons. Awesome.
Forgot my bag.
Yep.
Wow.
What?
How many minutes left of this? 10 minutes.
What? Oh yeah, I think how long have we been doing this? Oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should probably wrap this up or something, or go something.
And then that means if you want to follow my social media, my Twitter is @FrankieMacD. My Facebook is Frankie MacDonald. My Instagram is Frankie MacD984. My TikTok is FrankDown984. My Clapper is FrankDown984. My Twitch is FrankDown984. My LinkedIn is Frankie MacDonald. My Snapchat is Frankie MacDon. And my YouTube channel is Dogs and Wolves. Best luck to you. I'm Frankie Down. You're listening to Comediorological Weather Report every Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific, 11 p.m. Atlantic.
Something like that, yes. Okay, now, did you know that you can be banned from Linktree for content? I didn't know.
Really?
Oh.
Yeah, I went to update my Linktree a couple weeks ago and saw a notice saying that my account was frozen because I'd been banned for content, and the only content I have on there is links to my social media pages.
What?
Yeah.
I probably don't even have one then.
Yeah, it was weird.
That's the only reason I have one.
Yeah.
I don't have Linktree, and I still got banned from Twitter.
Oh yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah.
Weird.
That was fun. I didn't do anything. No,
You're the most G-rated person I've ever met.
There's like a whole movement. There's like a whole Twitter movement of people that were like mad.
Oh yeah,
people were so mad.
It took one day to bring it back, and it was going to take like 3 to 5 days. No, it came back in one day. So it was a
It was a Twitter storm.
It was a Twitter storm over my account.
Aw, that's cute though.
Aw.
Brandon is adored. He's absolutely
Aw.
gem.
Yeah.
Brandon, you're
That was
back on
fun.
Twitter. You're functional. This is awesome. All right, where can we find you guys on social media? How do we find you guys? How does anyone who wants to see your awesome adventures find you?
I'm Rosie Bort WX on Twitter, and that's about it.
I'm Tornado Paige with 2 Y's. Across most socials, like Twitter, on Instagram, on that Threads thing that I don't use, YouTube and TikTok. All Tornado Paige with 2 Y's.
Some consistency is great. And I love that you're on like every social media platform ever.
And Victorville, California will be going back to school in mid-August.
That's great. Good luck, kids in Victorville. And I'm sorry to deal with that.
And Michigan will be going back to school in the second half of August.
Sorry, kids in Michigan.
And Colorado will be going back to school in the second half of the month of August.
Hey, kids in Colorado, your summer gets sucked out loud too. Good job.
Dude, I'm still laughing about kids in Victor.
Why are they all going back to school so early? Like, what happened during the school year that led to this?
They finished up at the end of May and early June.
What? They were bad?
They finished up at the end of May. They always get June and July off in southern states. They go back in early August.
What happened? Why?
It's different there.
Why? What happened? School always started in September. This is always
School starts in September in Canada. It starts in the States in August.
That's got to be new. Like that has to be new.
That's a long time. I knew it for a long time.
You have me dead.
It's horrible. I mean, sorry, kids. Okay, and on that note,
sorry, kids in Victorville.
To the children of the United States, I'm sorry your summer is being eaten alive.
Sorry about that. Yep. From us Canadians, yeah.
They always get June and July off in southern states. They go back in early August.
Oh,
Early. That's like this week.
Robbery.
it really is. We're robbing them of their youth.
Down in the states, the kids are going back to school one state at a time, one city at a time.
Listen, we didn't even have AC in my school, so if we went back to school now, I would have been toasted.
Well, I gotta say, living in BC, most of the kids were pretty toasted anyway.
And professional hockey starts in Russia on August 31st and September 1st. Regular season.
Oh, okay. That's great. I didn't know they had time off from it. It's Russia. It's known for snow and ice. Seems like
they start their playoffs in early March. They finish up the playoffs in the end of April.
You'd be really good at trivia.
Oh, yeah.
Guess what? I'll be on Base Guy Show tomorrow at 10 p.m. Atlantic, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific. Base Guy Show.
Well, that's great. If you feel like catching Frankie on Base Guy Show, then Frankie will tell you how and where. He will actually demand it. He will video phone everyone he knows and demand that we join him on Base Guy Show. This is how a lot of people meet Frankie, is he randomly video calls people and says, I'm going to be on this show. Here's a link. And he'll message the link to a podcast. And so all of a sudden, 30 people will show up to a podcast because Frankie sent the link out to everyone and said, come on this show.
You're a great PR guy.
And the people who are running the podcast don't even know that we're coming on the podcast. And then we show up and
I just sent all you guys a link to baseguyshow.com.
There's a link.
I got it.
Exactly. And within the next hour, Frankie's going to send that same link to like everyone he knows. It's awesome.
That's great.
People that way.
I love it.
All right. So for anyone who's been with us this whole time, you've been watching the Comediorological Report on Shaw Spotlight. We've been chatting with Brandon Houck, our Ginger Gem, Frankie MacDonald, and he's got a lengthy list of links to find him. And you know, as always, the Base Guy Show. We've been chatting with Storm Chasers, Rosie Vortex, and I don't know how to pronounce your last name. Oh dear
It's
Lord.
Berdomas, but
Okay, see, I was going to pronounce it way different and inevitably get it horribly wrong. So we've also been chatting with Paige Berdomas. Awesome storm chasers, very entertaining, super cool. Look them up on social media. I am Imogen Cookie Bailey, and I can be found on www.imogen.in. Thank you. Have a good night. Yeah, I'm not ending the recording now. We're still live streaming.
oh my god.
Now I
The
can drink some
combination
more.
of recording and live streaming.
What?
Combination of recording and live stream at the same time.
Yes, sir. That's what's happening.
Oh,
Double dip.
Or didn't I? Yeah. Okay, phew.
Thank you guys so much for having us, though, for real.
Yes.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank
It's
you
been
for
fun.
coming on.
And thank you guys for being here.
Thanks for teaching us all about Canada.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
I can't wait to tease my Canadian friends with plastic bags.
And total solar eclipse Monday, April 8, 2024 in Sydney, Nova Scotia. When the moon crosses over the sun, it gets dark in the middle of the day. Can't look at the sun. You have to have special glasses.
Welding mask.
Oh yeah, welding mask works.
Yep. Easiest thing to do, welding mask, or get like the glass, because you can buy the inserts for the little view part of the welding mask, and just like, yeah, I've got like a whole box of those here. I was playing with them the other day, just staring at the sun. I'm just walking around with these little things over my face. I'm like, I can look at the sun. All my retina is searing. No, you can't. It's like a weird glass. Yeah. Yeah. I think that my roommates thought I was pretty baked or something, because I was literally just standing on my balcony doing that, and then looking at them funny and asking if they could smell my retinas.
Oh,
Oh my
my
God.
goodness.
All right, I got to get going.
All right.
Me too. I gotta go to bed.
Oh, Zane, perfect.
Yeah, right. It's really late over there.
What time is it where everyone is? What time is it?
Wait, I gotta look. It's 11.
It's
Okay.
almost midnight in Sydney, where Frankie is.
Oh,
It's almost 12 a.m. In
Yeah.
my area, 11 a.m. p.m. in Base Guys Show's hometown, and 8 p.m. in Imogen's hometown,
What time is it in my hometown?
9 p.m.
All right.
yeah, it's like 8 o'clock. It's still like bright blue sky outside. There's like
Yeah, it's,
singing outside my damn window.
yeah, it's just setting right now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's seriously that one summer where people were just like breaking up outside my window. There was like at least 7 or 8 of them during the summer that I heard, and it's not like I'm home all the time, but it's like I'd hear, like 2 people talking, and it sounds like, that can't hear it clearly, but that tone where they're having a serious discussion, and then
Yeah.
crying. And then you hear crying, you look out the window, and there's someone staring at their shoes and trying to look all sad, and the other, they don't want to comfort whoever they just broke up with. There's someone sitting on the rock bed like bawling, and you hear this like, why can't we make it work? It's like, choose this area. Like, go to the park. There's a park on like every block. There's a bench, there's green grass. But no, they're like, we're gonna sit outside some random apartment building and then apologize to people as they walk by. It's a weirdly Canadian thing to just apologize randomly for nothing. Like, someone will walk by and they'll walk close to you, and the guy who, it's not like if you bump into someone, normally you go, oh, excuse me, sorry, whatever, right? But when someone bumps in, yeah, but if you bump into someone here, they'll apologize to you for being bumped into. Or like if someone walks close to you, or like if you walk close to someone, they'll apologize to you for being there. So there's people like breaking up outside my window, which is right by an entrance. And as people come and go, they're like apologizing to each other. It's this most weird thing to see. And it's like, first off, why the fuck is anyone apologizing to anyone here? This is some dude breaking up with his girlfriend, and then like a lady bringing groceries in. These things have nothing to do with each other. But they're like,
Dog to pee.
it's
Oh my god.
really insane.
It's because you guys are all so nice.
But we're
Oh,
not.
nice.
We're passive aggressive jerks. Okay, here's an unspoken Canadian rule, right? Like, okay, and this here's a personal situation. This happened. I was filming at an event. It's some politician is giving a speech, and I've been asked to film this. So I've got my tripod, I've got my camera. Some fucking hippie with his little backpack and his little like handy cam or whatever.
That means that they just stopped the recording yet.
It's still recording.
Yes.
It's still live streaming. But yeah, so this guy, he steps like in front of my camera. He drops his backpack on my tripod, which moves my tripod. I'm set up. I'm filming for something. I'm paid to be there. I'm doing my job. I'm filming. The guy bumps it, like knocks my camera, drops his backpack on my tripod, like on the leg, so it's jostled everything. And he goes, "Oh, excuse me, I'm not in the way, am I?" Now, clearly he is. But because he's said, "Excuse me, I'm not in the way, am I?" I'm supposed to move and go, "Oh, no. Let me move and accommodate you, you self-entitled prick." But no. He expects me to move, and so when I go, "Actually, you kind of are. I'm set up. Do you mind moving a bit?" And he was so offended. This guy actually like kind of snorted. He was so offended. He just goes, "Oh," like kind of just, "Oh, how dare you talk to me that way?" attitude, and then like moves, but makes a production of picking up his fucking backpack and literally moving 6 inches. That's it. It just like 6 inches to just not block the camera that's set up on a tripod to film an event. Yeah. So if
6 feet, 6 feet.
Yeah, like what the hell? Like if you walk in front of someone or you see someone's like set up somewhere, typically you just give them space. You're like, "Oh yeah, there's a guy there. Maybe I won't just like jump in front of him and
Stand there."
Yeah, leave him alone, right? But no, it's a Canadian thing to be like, "Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry, I'm not bothering you, am I?" And the correct answer is, "Oh no, I'll move."
I'll remember that when I go to Canada.
Yeah, we're not that nice. We're passive aggressive jerks. It's wrapped in manners, in unnecessary manners. So we appear to be nice, but no, we're dead in our own way.
It's all fake.
It is. Canadians are very fake that way.
Oh shoot.
Yeah, apparently by saying "excuse me" or "I'm sorry," it means no, I'm not wrong. You're wrong for being there and being in my way when I just, bumped into you or, knocked you over, old lady. Sorry. It's weird. Yeah.
All right, guys. I'm gonna get going. I have to be up at 6.
Oh, damn. All right. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
You guys are great. This has been fun.
All right, it's been fun. Nice to meet you guys.
Like,
Yeah, you too.
okay. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.